whenever there's a suicide and it's publicized so much, there's usually a effect whereby more persons contemplate suicide or actually complete suicide. And so I think that was my fear, seeing it a lot on Facebook, was a lot of people are hearing about it, and it's hard. Usually research always shows that whenever we publicize suicide, there's a higher chance that more people will commit suicide. So that is the fear about publicizing about suicide. I think what it turning on the flip side of it is trying to encourage people to have that conversation. If we could start that conversation, not just for adults or not just for teenagers, but from children, I think that is where we need to start now, in terms of this was an eye opener, and can we be comfortable? It's an uncomfortable topic, but can we deal with that discomfort to start that conversation and to start a movement whereby it becomes part of our conversation, that we're not just hearing someone say, you know what, I'm tired of this, I'm tired of living, but trying to understand where that person is coming from, because sometimes it's just their way of saying, I'm tired of dealing with what I'm dealing with. The concern is we need to have more conversations. We need to have it in the schools. We need parents to start having the conversation. So for me, it's more of, okay, this is an eye opener. What will happen next is, are we just going to talk about it, and in a couple of weeks the next hot story comes about and we talk about it, or are we going to work towards more education in terms of letting people understand, one, some of the symptoms, but also letting them know that thinking about suicide doesn't make you weak. It's sometimes a need to say that you're tired of the frustration that you're experiencing, and also knowing that there are professionals that you can access to help you during this trial time. So for me, the main thing is getting people to want to start to have that conversation, because I think that is what is important. And once we start that process, then we could think about more ideas in terms of what would be the next intervention. So I think for me, the first process is education, because oftentimes we hear people say that children can't get stressed out, they don't pay bills. So I think having that awareness in the beginning, I think that is one of the first steps that we need to continue to have.